All right, Upstart Holdings update going into earnings. Pretty easy chart in my opinion. Here you go. We have an A wave higher. We have A, B, C lower. This right here is an expanded flat up to there, and you get 5 waves down. Actually, it's probably an ABC move down. But anyway, B wave ends right here, retraces the 0.61 fib. And then you get a first wave up here, second wave up here, and then you can see here 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you get an ABC move lower. Let's see if it retraces there perfectly. Pretty much to the 1.61 fib. A, B, C. And now we're sitting here in this area right here. This ran into daily demand. So if this comes down, then that would make it a C wave in my opinion. Because you have 5 waves up in the bottom. And then you have A, potentially a B wave here. And if this comes lower, it would look like this. Potentially down here to 58 bucks. There's a gap fill right down here. Then that would be overall wave 2. This is actually very, very similar to the shop video I did. I did a shop video. I don't know what happened to shop. I sold some puts on it, but let's see. So shop's just basically sitting there. I said it could come down to here potentially, and it still can, because this can be a second wave. Like that. But Upstart's very, very similar here. So this started right here on the 23rd to the 7th. In the next 7 days, I wouldn't be surprised if you came out here to 58 bucks. And it's a wave 2. And then from there, I'd be looking for 5 waves up here to 120. Because that would complete the overall ABC move. If we look at the timing of this, May of 23 to August of 24, that is 15 months. I would expect about 7 or 8 months for the upside, and we're sitting here at about 6 months. So sometime in March or April, up in this area right here, 125. If for some reason it ends up coming back down here, let me zoom in a little bit farther, then I would say the third wave was actually right here. Probably zoom in here a little bit farther and check this out. It looks like it finished right here though. But if it did come down like this, let's say it goes like this, and then it goes up, then I would just say that's the fourth wave. So I think that it's in a very good position, and I think it can go higher potentially after earnings, but definitely if it comes down here to 58 bucks, it should be making a third, fourth, and fifth wave higher. Everything is kind of getting sold off right now, and so we'll see what happens after the bell. The expected move is about 50 or 12 bucks, so you're looking at something around 55 or 80 bucks. Is there a gap up here? There's no gap. But anyway, 55 or 80 bucks, right in. Those are your expected moves. This one would make it a second wave. If it went higher here, let's just see if it went higher here, I would say that this is the second wave. And then I would say this is kind of like a nested move right here. This would be wave 1, wave 2, and then you would see wave 3, 4, 5 up there, and it'd be off to the races up to 120 bucks. So it'd look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. So we'll see what happens. I don't think there's very much downside here, it is overextended, but similar to like SoFi and Tesla, it's overextended on the weekly. But I think we're going to get that one time maybe where we get a higher high and go to like 4, 5, 6 standard deviations on the weekly. Doesn't happen very often, but I think in this case, it's probably going to happen. So I got that 120 from right here. The regular chart is not going to show it very well. There's how I got 130 actually. So overall, here you go. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. And you can see the parallel line is showing higher as well. So that's it for this video. Just wanted to go over Upstart and pre-earnings, what I think is going to happen. Could fall back to 58 bucks, fill that gap down there. And then after that, should be ready to go higher. That's it. Like the video, subscribe for more updates, and I'll catch you in the next one.